Hey y'all, welcome to Tea Priestess. I hope y'all are doing lovely and feeling amazing. Okay, so this is a Mercury retrograde reading. Cap, Mercury retrograde. We're gonna see what comes out. I don't really do Mercury retrograde readings, but let's do it. Okay, so all right, let's see. Because Cap energy is very big. If you have Cap energy inside of you, you might be more elevated. That's the word that's coming. It didn't work. Okay? That's how it's starting. All right. Groovy Wave is not trying to play. But dope. A Cap song just started playing. Okay. That shit over, done no more. I feel like Mercury retrograde, this Cap energy is coming through saying whatever was supposed to be done is not happening. Say that shit, okay? And people really want things to happen, but it's like, no. Like, just no. Like, they want some real bad things, you know, they want some, like, harmful things to be done to you. And it's like, no. There is a lot of bad, horrible things happening out here. Excuse me, but it's like for you, it's not happening. It's just not. And that is a blessing, okay? Let's smoke. I feel like on your end, it's like you have an understanding about what's going on, who these people are, what's going down, and it's like, all right, well, let's go. Purple like water, you are precious. And it's also like they know that. They have an understanding about that. They see it. They understand it. They know you're not the one or the two. You can't be fucked with. I mean, like, seriously. Fuck with me, ho. And it's like your energy to them is like challenging or whatever. 455. But it's also like you're not actually like trying to challenge them. You're just like you adjusting to the adjustment. I feel like you are, yeah, like I said in the reading yesterday, it's like you are adjusting to the fact that you are the person to be fucked with, but also not. That's how it came, yes. Like, it's like, yes. Like, it's like these people picked the right person. Or for them now, I feel like they like, oh no, we picked the wrong person. But you are the right person for them to fuck with. And so it's like, they're understanding what's your sign. And they about to get a sign that's like, they shouldn't have did that. Because they think that little magic working. And they think that they are, you know, doing things. I took a walk not too long ago, and there was one car that like got like real close up on me, and I was like, okay, that's that little magic that they be doing, trying to get people to, you know, cause harm. And it's like, respect me, ho. Like, it's like, no, like God is making sure, because also at the same time, it's like God, the wind started blowing real hard and my body like just went right, and the car, like, it's like the car or something also came to the right, but I went right, and so they didn't, you know, they didn't touch me. I miss you. Yeah. So there could also be some person or people who miss you, want to see you, want to be around you, all of that. And it's like, they like, I like that. Like, they like you. They respect you. They understand or have an understanding about you. Whatever that understanding is, they understand you on some level. And it's like, you in this hoe, and they gonna be in this hoe with you on some love shit in a way that they were not before. So Mercury retrograde is until the 23rd. So it's gonna be like, that's cute. Like, they could be coming through in some way, showing you what's up. And you'd be like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. And that shit coming back strong. Like, oh, okay. So maybe y'all had like some, because of whatever was before Mercury retrograde time, it's like people could have, stopped y'all from coming together or whatever. And that's cool. But also at the same time, it's like, y'all about to come back strong. Like, strong on a hoe, like, in a way that y'all did not together before. Because it's all coming together. And it's like, I feel like people are about to be mad. Like, mad. Because I feel like it's a Mercury retrograde reading. So this could be happening by the 23rd or before the 23rd. Something like that. And then somebody gonna be like, gotta figure some shit out. This could be the person that is coming towards you. Like, they trying to figure out how to approach you. How to put it out there that they want you. Because they want to come at you right. Like, they don't want to, like, fuck up the initial. And so since they don't want to fuck up the initial, they're, like, really putting in some thought into approaching you. And then it's like, what was that? Y'all could be talking about the space. If y'all have had space between each other, y'all could be discussing the space that y'all have had between each other. Because whatever has been between y'all, it hasn't been like normal. And this could be whoever. This could be whoever that's like riding for you. Like, that they cool with you, and see it. The actions prove it. Take a shower. They could be like showering you with like things or words. They could like words of affirmation, but they also could be showering you with things. Wanting to take you out, things like that. When I say that shit is coming from the soul. And it's like whatever they say to you, however they come at you, it's like they really gonna be like on that shit. Like, they gonna be like you're gonna understand how they feel. You're going to understand that they real. You gonna understand. And then it's like, stop fucking with me, ho. Like, this is on whoever wanted y'all to not come together. Whoever these people are, this person is. It's like, people are gonna be mad. Basically, people are gonna be mad. But it's like, good news, because they don't give a fuck. Basically, whoever that's coming towards you, they don't give a fuck that other people is mad. Basically, like, they don't care. They want to fuck with you, okay? And then it's like, oh, let's do it. So it's like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's be in this shit together, whoever they are. And it's going to be like, oh. Like, y'all going to be on some oh shit to whoever, like, oh, you thought this wasn't going to happen? Oh, you thought this wasn't real? Oh, you thought they didn't fuck with you? Something like that. Whatever I just said. Don't touch my hair, okay? It's like other people have really been very disrespectful. And it's like, respect me, ho. These this people, they're really going to be like on some respect, confirmation, respect. It's just like that, respect. You're going to understand that they respect you, okay? in like every way, shape, and form of the word respect. They're going to show you, make you feel, make it known that they respect you. They're going to let it be known to other people that they respect you and that other people should respect you also at the same time. Know this. And it's like, that's something that I feel like that's coming through. Like, that this person, these people are on some respectful shit because they've shown you that in the past. And no matter whatever the fuck happened between that, they have always shown you respect. And so that's how they coming through again with a large level of respect. Oh, he got money. And you could be getting some money coming through. Maybe some money that you have been thinking about, been wondering about. It could be some big money, depending on what it's for, or whatever. It could be big money. And it could be like money that you have to like adjust to. Like money that you have to adjust to, whatever it is, however much it is, or whatever it is for. You have to adjust to it. It could be money coming because of a big adjustment in your life, in whatever ways that is. And that's why it's coming through. It could be good, not on a bad tip, okay? An adjustment, though, because of the money. And you could be like, however it comes or whatever the source is, you could be very surprised that you're getting this amount of money or whatever from this, whatever that is. It's like, oh wow. It could be something from knowledge-based money, okay? Something like that. You want me. And people could also, I've been getting insight that people want to, if you're like a student or something and you get like large refunds for whatever, people could want to kill students out here for their refunds, which is like wrong because that's like federal money depending on how it comes. But if you're getting if it's like financial aid or scholarships, whatever, it's like people are trying to kill people over their student refunds, okay? And so it's like that shit is wild, but I don't know. People are poor out here. That's a real thing. And so it's like, I mean, it's understandable, but also at the same time, it's like, don't do that. That's weird. What does it look like? And then it fell down. What does it look like? Yeah, because of whatever the money looks like. It's like, but it's also weird as to how they know and understand what the money looks like. So it's like, however they're understanding this shit, it's like they're doing some weird shit to understand how money could be coming your way. And you're getting this money once you have the money, all of that. You could be getting this money within the Mercury retrograde. That is like a confirmation. And so the way that they understand that you have this money or are getting this money once you have the money, it's really going to be like, but how do you know? We ready for y'all, okay? And that's when you and God is like, I feel like you and God got a plan, even if you don't know right now. You and God have a plan to where, okay, so in readings, like earlier this year, it was a point in time, maybe with the fear God, love God, no, don't fear God, love God reading. It could be around there, or it could be a little bit before that. But where I stopped talking in like divine terms and I started talking on God level or whatever, and I say God instead of like the divine, unless it's like the divine told me to tell y'all reading. And so you could understand within yourself that you have upped on, I feel like at the beginning I said something about elevation, okay? It's like you understand that you have elevated out here. Is it, maybe not a song, it could be a song, but I think that's like his like tag or whatever you want to call it. But his name is Ace Park. He's a rapper from Houston. He like talk about elevated, it's like elevated music, something like that. And so it's like you're elevating out here for real, but you understand that. I feel like now you have an understanding about your elevation and that this is the level that you're on. And so also at the same time, it's like because you're on this level, you can see it, you can understand it, the way that you present yourself, the way that you speak, the way that you hold yourself, the way that you get information from God, all of that is like greatly understood and known because again, you're on God's level. You're not God, okay? Because I feel like people out here are either trying to make it seem like you are God or want you to believe that you're God, or they're saying that you are God, like you carry yourself like you're God or something, like you believe that you're God, and that is not the case. And so that's why God is going to come through and be like, I'm gonna show y'all who I am, like God, and then you physically, your human self, are showing just by you being yourself. And so people are understanding, or will be understanding within Mercury retrograde, especially in Capricorn, that who God is and who you are, and that you don't believe that you're God, you're just on God's level. Okay? When is it done? You could be going through whatever you're going through, if it's like spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is, it's like some weird shit, okay? Whatever it is, it's like, I feel like you're ready. Ready for it to be done. Ready for it to be done and ready for it to be gone. Like, whatever's in your energy to be like released, okay? And it's like, what's your fantasy? What's your fantasy? I feel like the fantasy is like, I want this shit to be done. I want to be back on normal. The level of normal, like turn that shit up to normal, ho. Okay? No. And these people don't want you to be back on a level of like full normalcy. Because for you, being on full normalcy is like, it's like a disability. I don't know. Like, it's like people are looking at your normalcy as like a disability, and that's not the case. It's really like a projection. Because in some ways, their non-normalcy is a disability for them. And so they're projecting that disability onto you to say that you're not normal. This is nothing on people who have disabilities. But it's like, whoever is fucking with you, they have some level of developed disability that like they was like literally born with, or something that has developed in some way. And so they're trying to pass that on to you and give you that. That could be mentally in some way. They are disabled. They have become disabled mentally. And so they're trying to pass their mental disability onto you. And so since they have a mental disability, that is their new normal. And you not having a mental disability in any way is normal for you. And so they're trying to showcase their mental disability to you through you, something like that. And it's like, I don't know, it's weird. But it's like, okay. It's like, okay, because that's not happening. I feel like whatever they're trying to do to pass this on and give you this, I feel like, one, they think that that can work. And two, I feel like they are not seeing that it's not working also at the same time. And so they're really like expending a lot of their energy to greatly, like, they're really fucking themselves up. Because in thinking about it, it's like, you're really like doing a lot. And I feel like for you just chilling, you doing work, you whatever, you're on a break, you're vacationing, you're whatever you're doing, but you are not worried about these people. And so they want you to be greatly worried about them, but you're not. And so that bothers them. And that's overcoming evil. Like, you not being worried about them is overcoming their evil, because they evil, trying to pass things on to you, trying to do things to you that is not true, because they can't do it. Going on vacation. And so these people are going to be leaving very soon out of your energy, because God is going to snatch them up. And they are not going to like this. They're not going to understand. No. They're not going to like how it feels. They're not going to like what it does to them inside their bodies, inside their minds, inside their hearts. They're not going to like it. They also could have also been like, this has already started inside them. And they may or may not understand that this has already started inside them. And so because they have not understood this, it's like, they don't even know, like, they don't see within themselves that they are the projection. Like, they are a living projection. Like, whatever they are literally trying to push that onto you. And they are a living projection. And so it's like, they really don't understand that whatever they're projecting onto you is literally them. Like, it's literally them already. And they don't see that. It's like, weird. You want me? And so they really want to, it's like they don't want this on themselves. And so that's why they are projecting onto you. But it's like, because they don't want to feel and think about whatever is happening in their own bodies, in their own minds, in their own hearts, in their own lives. They don't want to feel that. They don't want to see that. They don't want to understand that themselves. And so they're like, let me find somebody who I can put this on. And so that's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. I can understand that, because when I was younger, like middle school, elementary, I did the same thing. Like, pushed, or not really, but kind of pushed my problems onto other people. And so, that was my wrongdoing. But I can see and look into that and be like, that's exactly what the fuck I did. And so now they're going to be speaking to you nice, because they understand that they cannot push their problems onto you. And so God is going to greatly, like, check them, okay? And be like, no, how about you feel your own feelings? How about you understand your own emotions? You process your own thoughts, your own traumas, your own everything, and not push this onto other people, because that shit is wrong, okay? You see the worth, and it's like they wanted to degrade you and put you down and put all of their problems onto you, because they look at you as somebody who is very high of value, like very high in value. And it's like, you'll figure it out. Like, they are figuring out your value. they have figured out your value, but they are figuring out your value in this time frame. That's it. They don't want it to be it, but that's it. So God is coming through greatly. And it's like, I knew that shit. Like, you knew that God was going to come through for you on some real shit. It's the right time. The time is now. And these niggas' ships is sinking like shit. Like, it's like, but you knew this was going to come, right? You got a rude attitude. God got a rude attitude. It's like, don't fuck with the wrong one, okay? And they're like, what you mean don't fuck with the wrong one? They stupid. But it's like, I don't know. They gonna have to deal with their shit. And it's just like that. Whoever these people are, they're really gonna have to deal with their own shit. And God is working some magic to clear out the glitches from you that they have put onto you, put inside you, tried to put into your mind to really make you believe that shit about yourself. And it's just not the case. So people are really about to be on some heavy processing. Some heavy processing. This reminds me of like some weird shit that popped up from like years prior in 2019. And it just randomly popped up like it wasn't an idea, it was like a memory. And the memory had been like compressed. And basically it's like in that one moment it was a call that I got. I was getting ready for work and the call came through and I was like, what the fuck? So it's gonna be some shit like that. Like they're gonna be talking to somebody that they're gonna be talking to the person who is the person that caused them whatever, if it's like a trauma or something. They're going to be talking to that person, and all of a sudden, it's like their mind is going to come into, oh, wow, you caused that trauma onto me. Because it's like God is going to instantly decompress them and decompress this memory, whatever it is. It could be memories, and they are not going to like that. And it's going to open up a whole big old thing. If this hasn't happened already, it might have happened already. But if it hasn't happened already, then it's going to be something like that. They're going to talk to the person that caused the trauma onto them, because it's most likely trauma. The person that caused the trauma onto them. And because whoever this is, it's like God compressed this memory for a reason, so that way, you know, they wouldn't be, I guess, caught in it or whatever. It's coming up at a right time. And so as this memory comes up, it's just gonna come up. Like everything comes up about it. And they're gonna remember every single detail, everything about it. And so once this shit happens, it's like, that's the voila magic on God's end. Like, you thought you wasn't gonna think about that, right? You thought that this was just gone and you weren't going to ever think about it. This could also be you. Like, I don't know, like you didn't cause the trauma to them, but maybe they caused trauma to you. Something like that. Like, they caused trauma to you, and y'all are going to be having a conversation or talking or whatever the fuck. They're going to be thinking about you, something. And the decompressed memory of what they did to you is going to just pop up in every fucking detail, in every fucking way. And okay, they could say something publicly about this, and it's like going to be a force on God's end. And they're, again, not going to like this. They're not going to like the fact that God is forcing them to think about this shit and forcing them to talk about this shit at all in any fucking way. Because however they talk about this also at the same time, it's going to be very emotional for them, because the guilt is going to be very heavy. So I don't know what the public talking of it is like, but you could get some inkling and understanding about them talking about this in whatever way. And so, yeah, that's exactly what's going to be happening in Mercury retrograde, and has been happening within the Mercury retrograde of Cap, that is ending on the 23rd. So expect the unexpected. That's what's coming on now. Expect the unexpected and see what happens, because these people are not expecting this decompressed memory to pop the fuck up, because it's just gonna pop up and it's gonna be a lot for them. Like, they're not gonna be able to sleep, or if they do sleep, they're gonna be thinking about it. They're gonna wake up thinking about it. It's gonna be like an active memory, an active thing in their mind for like a while. Because I know for me, that has been something that, like, once it popped up, it's like, so that was 2019, it's 2023. I really got rid of it in 2022, but it took like, that's 19, 20, 20, 21, 22, 3 years to get rid of it, like, for real. So it might not be 3 years for them. It could be like, 6, 9, who knows, 5, 4. It could be like longer than it took for you, because of what they did to you, or what they did to you. And also, it's like, whoever this person is, these people are, they did something to you because of whatever somebody else did to them. And so, because whatever this other person did to them, that God is also going to do the memory wake up. It's like they're going to be thinking about all of that. They're going to be thinking about what that person did to them, people did to them, and also what they caused onto you based on what that person did to them. And this is something I can understand, because I've been processing things like this since 2019. And so it's like, now at this point, I have processed, I've worked through it. And so it does not, like, I've owned up to, like, the things that I did based on the things that people have done to me, but also the people that have done things to me, or person that has done things to me with the wake up call or whatever, the decompression. It's like that person now needs to wake up to the fact that they did some shit. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. I'm saying it right. And so, like, people like that, if you're like fitting into something like that, then it's like that person for you who caused some harm to you is about to wake up, memory wake up. I don't know how, but it's about to happen. Something like that. It could be happening like right now. It could be happening like right now. And so they could be like calling you or contacting you to, like, apologize, admit, confess, all of that shit, and be like, I did it. And this is like a real call. This is a real contact. This is a real whatever, a real exchange. And so they are really going to confess, because, again, God is going to literally make them do this. Like, they're going to feel so strongly within themselves that they have to do this. I've been there, done that. And so this is very real. Like, God is going to push them so hard to admit to all of this shit that it's like they can't move forward unless they do that. Like, at all. They cannot move forward unless they do that. And so the big wake up is coming. So yeah, that is the reading. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I thank you for coming through. I hope your Mercury retrograde, the rest of it in Cap, is amazing. Okay, for those, who are like us. And then I hope that the wake up people for you, really come through with the confession, apology. You don't have to forgive them, okay? You don't have to be like, I forgive you instantly, I accept your apology, none of that. It's just listen, be like, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. You know, it's whatever. And then, you know, just understand that they confessed, they acknowledged, and that I guess on their end, they're working on something now. They're thinking about it. They're working through something because God is literally forcing them to do this. Because God is trying to heal the world out here. And so it's just like that. You know, let's all play our parts. And you have to understand, like, what you do out here, how you present yourself, how you do things. And if you've caused harm to people, you have to acknowledge that shit in order to move forward, in order to, like, be a better person. And so people are learning how to be a better person now. And so that's it. So I love y'all. I appreciate you. I thank you for coming through. Remember, nigga is for niggas. I want to say God says hi. Okay. It's something like that. Okay. But bye, y'all.